Okay, so if we're going to look at decimals up to 2 decimal places, first of all we need to work out what the actual place value grid looks like. Now I did do a video on this way back, so you can go back and have a look at that video if you want as well. But for now, have a look at this number. We've got a decimal point here. This number is in the ones column. Then we've got a decimal point. This number is in our tenths column, which you'll either see written like that or like that, because think back to your fraction days. If we were to say that, it'd be 1/10. So you either write it as a little t, a lowercase t, or 1/10. So if that's 1/10, we're then dividing by 10 again down to this number. So the 2 is actually in the hundredths column. So that can either be written as a little h, a lowercase h, or 1/100, because that's 1/100th. If I was to add a number on this side, put 2 there, what column is that in? Because we've got ones, so we're now going up, we're going bigger, we're timesing by 10, so that would be in the tens column. And then the next one, if I was to write a 9 there, we've got ones, tens, and then hundreds. Can you see how these are written in uppercase and these are written in lowercase? That is the way to tell the difference between the two. Okay, we've now got 4 numbers. So let's have a look at these. First of all, we've got 3.34. Notice how I'm reading that. I'm saying 3.34, not 3.34. Okay, you need to make sure you read each digit individually past the decimal point. So we've got 3.34, 2.63, 9.23 and 2.39. My question to you is, which of these numbers has 3 in the hundredths column? So it has the 3 digit in the hundredths column. So first of all, let's have a look. We've got ones, tenths and hundredths. So that one in the hundredths column, what digit do we have? 4. So it's not that one. Let's have a look at this one. We've got 2.63, ones, tenths, hundredths. So that one does have the third 3 digit in the hundredths column. We've now got 2.39. Does that one have a 3 in the hundredths column? No. And that one, 9.23, that one does have a 3 in the hundredths column. We're now going to look at putting a number into a place value grid. So we've got our number over here, 4.16. So first of all, start off with the decimal point. Put your decimal point in. The 4 is in which column? It's in the ones column, because it's 1 next to the decimal point. So we put our 4 in the ones column. Our 1 is in the tenths column. So we put our 1 there, and the 6 is in the hundredths column. So we put our 6 there. Let's have a look at another number. We've got 13.98. So let's have a look how to do this. We've got a 1 in the tens column, because look, we've got ones, then tens. So we put our 1 in the tens column. We've got our 3 in the ones column. What do I need to put now? A decimal point. The decimal point is in cement, it never moves. We've now got a 9 in the tenths column and an 8 in the hundredths column. Let's do one more. We've got 9.03. So we put our decimal point in. Our 9 is in the ones column. Our 0 is in the tenths column. A 3 is in our hundredths column. That 0 is really important because that's a placeholder. it is saying that there is nothing there. Because if we left that blank, it would look like 9.3, and that's not right because it's 9.03. It's a lot smaller than 9.3. A little activity for you to have a go at. We've got 4.56, 63.72, 9.09 and 4.38. I want you to have a go on a piece of paper at drawing a place value grid and putting these numbers in the correct area, so each digit has the correct place value. Let's have a look at the first one then. We've got 4 in the ones column, 5 in the tenths column, and 6 in the hundredths column. So it should look like that. The next one, we've got a 6 in the tens column, 3 in the ones column, 7 in the tenths column, and 2 in the hundredths column. The next one, we've got a 9 in the ones column, 0 in the tenths column, 9 in the hundredths column, and finally we've got 4.38. So it should look like that.